Hey everyone. So it is now day minus 16, and we are now that we have taken the decision on going to Canada, we are now deciding on which city to move in. So, pretty tough choice, and would love to share the thinking, the thought process, so that it may help you, and also I could hear from you and get your feedback on what is good, what is bad, and when should we take the decision, and how should we decide on that. Okay, so let me get started. Probably I'll share my sheet as well with you, just as a link for all of you to also decide and think about it. So, three main options. One is Vancouver, Toronto. Uh, Third is everything else. So, and the reason why I say that is because I've not really explored them so much for multiple reasons. Now, the choice of cities. There are four certain criteria on the basis of which I have gone ahead and chosen different cities or rated different cities. Number one is, of course, um, acquaintances there, acquaintances slash family there. Um, then the next one is the job opportunities, because finally you're coming here for a great future. You're coming here for better job opportunities, better career. So I think that's the second one. Third is generally a great lifestyle, I would say. So for example, for everybody it's different. I love city life as well as outdoors a lot. So I think that's something that's important for me. Since Canada has a very different climate, I would put climate also as one of the factors. Then I think beyond that, safety security is I think the paramount, but I think that's not big much of a worry across all Canadian cities. But for all practical purposes, I'll still put it out there. All right. So if we get started with this as the criterias, then so I think we have, in terms of the first one, which is knowing more people, without going to Canada, knowing more friends, family members. I think for us, Toronto scores much higher there. That there are much too many family members involved as compared to any other part of Canada for us. So that way, Toronto is much easier for me. Job wise, since I come from a tech startups and fintech background, so I think for me Toronto is the best place to be in. Though Vancouver is also seeing a lot of tech activities now, but I think still there's nothing that beats the whole Greater Toronto region for that. Lifestyle. Somehow I would rate Vancouver a bit higher, maybe some part of Montreal as well. But just that the cold is too much. It's not that I don't like cold, but I just think that going from a place which is more so a tropical weather around the year, uh, going to a non-tropical weather country and with extremes in weather, I think I'll be slightly more comfortable from Vancouver, and then eventually transitioning into a different parts of the country is also fine with me. And second is I love outdoors. Usually I tend to run, walk, cycle, and I've heard that Vancouver is really good at that. But of course, if you really enjoy this, you'll have to be much closer to the downtown area as well. So yes, so that's something that I'm looking forward to if I choose Vancouver. I think history and culture, I would rate probably Montreal a lot higher on that. I think it's being a student town, being a lot more culturally different from North America overall. I think it'll be an interesting place to explore. So I'll give Montreal slightly higher points there. Safety and security, well, from whatever I've heard, whatever I've researched, I've seen Toronto seems to be slightly scoring much higher on that part because of it's just multiple ethnicities, multi diverse population there. Vancouver also, though Vancouver seems to be a slightly more less diverse, and hence there is some some issues of tolerance which people have seen there. So all in all, just by that analysis, Toronto looks to be a much better place. But right now, we're taking this decision in December of 2020. It's COVID time. It's going to be super snowy and super cold outside. So in Toronto, so basically what we are deciding to do now is to land in Vancouver. Uh, apply for an health card in Vancouver, stay in BC for some time, since I have a job already right now, which I can work remotely in. So I don't really need to be in Toronto, though I would love to build my professional network to start with. But since I don't need to do that immediately as I go, I can spend some time in Vancouver. And when the COVID restrictions are lower and I'm slightly more settled, slightly more acclimatized, then I would maybe love to just go out to Toronto and explore the and really get into the whole Canadian job market and explore that more. So for us right now, the decision is to and go over to Vancouver for now and just understand that area better, and then from there enjoy and see how we want to go about. Would really love to explore Quebec a lot more. I've heard great things about it, Quebec, Montreal. But yeah, I think once I'll probably settle down in Vancouver, explore that a bit more, maybe spend some time in Victoria as well, and then go over to other parts of Canada to explore. Great. I think that sounds like a good plan. So that's what's on the cards. I hope this was helpful. 5 decision points for me. Of course, you can have your own. Number one is acquaintances, family members close by. Number two is job scenarios, job prospects. Number three is lifestyle, more workouts, more outdoor centric. Number four is climate. Number five is safety and security. I've put these five, and then I'm sure there could be other preferences as well, which all of us can choose and put. Perfect. Thank you, everyone, and do keep letting me know if these are helping and how do we go about doing it. Thank you.